Is your food irresistibly shareable? And I don't mean split plate charge. Welcome. My name is Michael Thibault, recovering restaurant owner, caterer turned author, speaker, coach, owner of DFY Marketing Systems, serving the independent restaurant community since 2008. And welcome to this edition of Mike's Money Making Minutes. And we're going to talk about one of my favorite things today, taking photos of your food. That's right, because you have to ask yourself, is your food shareable? And I don't mean split plate charge. I don't mean, are you giving your customers so much food that they can split it and you can charge for it? That's not what I'm talking about. Have you ever walked through your dining room, which I know you have, and you see people taking pictures of your food? And what are they doing? They're posting it online. They're posting it on your Google business listing. They're posting it on review sites. They're sending it to their friends, social media, which is exactly what you want. You want people sharing your food online, sharing the pics of your food. So your entrees, your side dishes, your drinks, they not only have to taste good, they also have to look good, right? So that's what I mean by shareable. And if you're doing any type of catering at all, I always tell my catering clients, great pics help make the sale. So make sure if you are having, you're doing off-premise catering and you have a catering website, brochure, social media, it's all about taking the pics of that buffet line, your entrees, your hors d'oeuvres, your dessert stations, whatever the case may be. It's all about the pics when it comes to catering. Also for your restaurant, for your menu online, we love to showcase on our clients' websites pictures of their food as well. Now it's relatively, it's somewhat easy to take pictures of your food, but there is a few things that you have to remember. So I'm going to tell you what some of these tips are, that it's important. Number one is you don't have to go out and buy an expensive camera, right? We all know that nowadays. You can use one of these. This is an iPhone. It's an iPhone 13 Plus. You can see it's got the 3 cameras on the back there. I shoot lots of videos, take lots of pictures with this. Works great. I also have, a Nikon camera. I mean, you can get in all different types of camera, but it's not necessary. You can get done what you need to get done with one of these, all right? And trust me, all your staff and your managers also have these, okay? So some things that you really want to keep in mind when you're taking pictures of your food is the lighting. Lighting is very, very important when it comes to taking photos, especially with food, because it's going to determine how your food's going to come across and that finished project, right? You don't want a bunch of shadows and you don't want harsh light, and you really don't want spotlights. You want soft, diffused. I like natural light. So if you can get it, natural light from a window, but not when it's blaring in. And, if you have to, you can diffuse it with a sheet. Piece of paper. You can bounce off a white cork board that you can get for $2 from the store. There's all different types of tricks that you can find online for lighting. Remember, lighting is super important. Also remember, you don't need a complicated background. Oh, I hate that when restaurant owners do these ornate backgrounds to showcase their food. The food's the star. Let the food be the star. Let it shine through. Maybe use some tile. Tile works really, really well. Wood, depending on the concept, right? A sheet of plywood works well. Maybe it's just a sheet, white or black or construction paper, whatever it is. Keep it simple because, you want something that contrasts your plates and the color of your food. So let your food be the star. So simple background. Also angles. Some food does not look good like a burger, right? If you take a burger, with an angle straight up and down like this, it doesn't look as good. Do it at a 45-degree angle or completely horizontal, all right? So be aware of the angles of your food. And there's so many different apps out there that you can download on one of these. And And there's a lot of free photo editing apps, and there's some paid ones that are real good. You can just look in the App Store. There's a ton of them, but I highly recommend, you can also use what's included on your phone. If you have an iPhone, an Android, a Google phone, whatever it is, they all come with editing capabilities also. I recommend getting a step up if you're going to be taking food photos, because it allows you to change exposure, gives you a little bit more control. There's a couple different things that you can do if you have more than just what came with your phone. Also, AI is getting incredible now. You can actually take your pictures, upload them, into AI software. You can remove backgrounds, you can darken, you can lighten, you can just type in what you want, and AI will do it. I have a friend of mine that's a photographer that uses AI exclusively to edit his photos, and it works great. So that's another tool that you can use to help come up with those beautiful, mouth-watering, tantalizing photos. Also, here's a little trick for you. When I used to do my catering jobs, especially weddings, there's always a photographer hanging around, right? So I would make friends with a photographer who typically, right, the bride and groom hired, take pictures of the wedding. They're going to take pictures of the food, make friends with them, exchange information, tell them you would like to get pictures of those, the food also. Trade off gift cards if you have a restaurant, whatever. Talk to them, see what you can do. I got so many wonderful photos from the photographer of the event that I used in developing my marketing for my catering. You can do the same thing at your restaurant. Heck, throw a party and invite a photographer and let them eat for free. Everybody loves to eat for free. You have a great sense of power with your restaurant. Use it. So do something fun. Take some pictures of your food. Use them on your marketing, in your emails, on your social media, and you will see the results, because pictures sell food. Thanks so much for watching for this week's edition of Mike's Money Making Minutes. And if you need any help with this or any of your marketing, you can click the button below and sign up for a free new customer acquisition DFY strategy session with a done-for-you marketing expert. And we can tell you exactly how you can use your photos in your marketing to get new customers. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week.